As per the recent UN Trade and Development Report 2020 update, what is the projected growth rate of India in 2021? A. 3%, B. 4%, C. 5%, D. 6%. Show answer. Correct answer, C. 5%. Notes: UN Conference on Trade and Development UNCTAD released the Out of the Frying Pan into the Fire report as an update to the Trade and Development Report 2020. As per the report, the global economy is set to grow by 4.7% this year, faster than the 4.3% predicted earlier. India's economy is projected to grow stronger in 2021 by 5%, showing a stronger recovery. It is estimated to contract by 6.9% in 2021.
Contract by 6.9% in 2021. 32. Significant economic presence September principle is a concept used to levy which category of tax? A. Income tax, B. GST, C. Digital tax, D. Customs duty. Show answer. Correct answer, C. Digital tax. Notes: Significant economic presence September principle was introduced in the Finance Bill 2018-19. It widened the scope of business connection to include download of data or software, if aggregate payments from such transactions exceed a prescribed amount, or a prescribed number of users. India recently notified a revenue threshold of 2 crore rupees and a limit of 300,000 users for non-resident technology firms such as Google, Facebook, to pay tax in India. 33. Which institution manages the overdraft facility availed by the state government? A. Finance Ministry, B. Reserve Bank of India, C. Finance Commission, D. Supreme Court. Show answer. Correct answer, B. Reserve Bank of India. Notes: The Reserve Bank of India has announced certain relaxations in the terms of the overdraft facility availed by the state governments. The maximum number of days of owed in a quarter is being increased from 36 to 50 days and the number of consecutive days of owed from 14 to 21 days. This facility will be available up to September 30, 2021. 34. RBI has extended RBI system for housing finance companies. What does RBI stand for? A. Reserve Bank of India Assessment, B. Risk-Based Internal Audit, C. Reserve Bank of India Audit, D. Reserve Bank of India Affiliation. Show answer. Correct answer, B. Risk-Based Internal Audit.
Notes: The Reserve Bank of India (RBI) extended risk-based internal audit (RBIA) system for housing finance companies to improve quality of their internal audit system. The system will apply to all deposit-taking housing finance companies irrespective of their size, and those non-deposit-taking housing finance companies with asset size of 5,000 crore and above.
35. After crossing the milestone for the first time, India ties with Russia as the fourth largest forex reserve holder in the world. A. 400 billion, C. 600 billion. Show answer. Correct answer, D. $600 billion. Notes: India's foreign exchange reserves crossed 605.008 billion, almost tying with Russia as the fourth largest reserve holder in the world, 100 billion to reach this highest ever figure. The huge accumulation of reserves has also significantly improved the import cover of India. 36. Which institution released a report titled Macroeconomics India? Economic shocks from second COVID wave will not be as severe as last year's. A. Indra, B. Moody's, C. Goldman Sachs, D. FICCI. Show answer. Correct answer, B. Moody's. Notes: Moody's Investors Service released a report titled Macroeconomics India. Economic shocks from second COVID wave will not be as severe as last year's. In the report, it slashed India's growth projection to 9.6% for 2021 calendar year, from its earlier estimate of 13.9%. It also observed that faster vaccination progress will be important in restricting economic losses to June quarter. 37. The Reserve Bank of India released guidelines for outsourcing, targeted at which category of banks? A. Regional rural banks, B. Cooperative banks, C. Foreign banks, D. Local area banks. Show answer. Correct answer, B. Cooperative banks. Notes: the Reserve Bank of India released guidelines for cooperative banks to manage risks that could arise from outsourcing of financial services. As per the guidelines, the bank should retain the core control of outsourced activities and make the outsourcing as per guidelines within 6 months.
It also said the CEO and the senior management of cooperative banks would be responsible for evaluating risks of all outsourcing activities.
38. Which organization has been nominated to execute the project of enhancement of digital appeal at National War Memorial? A. Bharat Electronics Limited, B. Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, C. Bharat Dynamics, D. Defense Research and Development Organization. Show answer. Correct answer, A. Bharat Electronics Limited. Notes: Bharat Electronics Limited has been nominated to execute the project of enhancement of digital appeal at National War Memorial. The construction cost towards establishing the National War Memorial is 176.65 crore rupees. 39. Which bank has unveiled Digital Prayas, an app-based digital lending platform? A. National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, B. National Housing Bank, C. Bank of Baroda, D. Small Industries Development Bank of India. Show answer. Correct answer, D. Small Industries Development Bank of India. Notes: Small Industries Development Bank of India (SIDBI), engaged in promotion, financing and development of micro, small and medium enterprises (MSMEs), has unveiled Digital Prayas, an app-based digital lending platform to facilitate loans to entrepreneurs from low-income groups. The objective is to sanction a loan by the end of the day. To cater to those from the urban area, SIDBI has tied up with Big Basket to provide loans to its delivery partners for purchase of A-bikes and A-vans. 40. With which organization, U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, and the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation, DFC, have partnered to support MSMEs in India? A. Small Industries Development Bank of India, B. State Bank of India, C. Kotak Mahindra Bank, D. Bandhan Bank. Show answer. Correct answer, C. Kotak Mahindra Bank. The U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, and the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation, DFC, have partnered to sponsor a $50 million loan portfolio guarantee to Kotak Mahindra Bank to support increased financial access to women borrowers, and micro, small and medium enterprises, MSMEs, in India. This partnership will help MSMEs impacted by the pandemic to easily access loans to rebuild and scale up their businesses. Under the program, Kotak Mahindra Bank will provide loans to non-banking financial companies, NBFCs, operating in the MSME and microfinance (MFI) space.